Hey, was that cool or what? That was made by one of the backers, Dylan Schmidt. Thank you, Dylan, for the cool intro. Wow, we've had such an amazing week. I am just totally blown away, really. All sorts of awesome previews from like Tom Vassell and Undead Viking. Really just, honestly, I've had a couple. I've been choked up a little bit this week. You can ask my wife. Seeing Zaya on the hot list on Board Game Geek, I am just blown away by everybody's support. Thank you so much. You really make my day every morning. I'm just super excited to get on there and try and answer your questions and stuff. Anyway, so this is the Friday update. So let's see, we were at about 70%. We're at 70%. We've only got $30,000 left until we hit funding. So I really hope we do. Anyways, I will try not to be too excited. So we've got next week, my dad is super cool. My dad's like one of my best friends, and he's really excited, and he wants to sponsor a contest at Board Game Geek. You might already see some advertisements over there, or you might have come there from Board Game Geek. If so, welcome. We're super happy to have you. My dad's the one who's running that campaign, so it's just super cool. So he's running a contest. We're going to be giving away some prizes. So check back next week on Board Game Geek. I've been working really hard on some secret plans that unfortunately I can't reveal in this video, but hopefully next week I'll be able to give you a little bit more of a hint of what we're doing here for Zaya. I wanted to just dive in just a little bit on the lore of Zaya. So this is just for us nerds who really like to get involved in the universe of the game. Hi. I don't know if you can see this, but each ship has, so you've got your ship. This is the Prowler. The name of the Prowler is Mock Horror. And the Prowler has a little backstory. It used to be an old scout in the war, and it's been deprecated. And now it's been sold to you. Each ship has a backstory here. On the back of the card, there's a little diagram of the ship, and it has a backstory of how you acquired the ship, which is pretty cool. There's also statistics and information. For example, the make of this is a Boo-Tech. The model is a Prowler, and the class is a deprecated Scout Navy. There's lots of other information on here. That's just for fun, and it kind of fills in. You can hopefully kind of get an idea of what the ship might be like to fly in. Also, here is a victory story, which is pretty cool. When you beat the game, or when you win the game, whoever wins gets to flip their card over and read this victory story aloud to the other players when you beat the game. Anyways, so I love the ships, and each one has its own story, and I hope that you really find your favorite and have a lot of fun playing with it. So last night we had a play test, and I let some of the testers who hadn't played with the sellsword, they got a chance to play with it, and so we had a lot of fun last night. James, my friend James, he's been posting on Board Game Geek. He had a lot of fun. He was salvaging, so you can go to a debris field and you can try and sift through the derelict remains of old ships and try and salvage, and you can get these little purple cargo cubes. And I know you guys don't like the name purple just for these cubes, so keep that in mind. We're gonna change it up a little. There might be a way that you can affect Zaya. That's just a teaser. I don't have anything to announce just yet, but soon. Anyway, so James, he flies into the debris field and he starts salvaging. Now the difficulty with salvaging is every now and then you might hit an old nuclear reactor or a space mine, and your ship will disintegrate. So James starts salvaging, and he gets up a whole pile of cubes in his cargo hold. He's got a ton of cubes in his hold, and he hits a mine, and his ship incinerates. And what's really fun is all the cubes are left right where, so there's this big pile of cubes right where his ship was destroyed. All the other players immediately are eyeing, this treasure trove out in space. Everybody flocks in. my friend Obi got in there and he grabbed one cube because his ship was full of everything else. That's all he could get. He just grabbed one cube and ran away with it. Anyways, that's good. So I've got one just little thing just for fun. My son has watched the Kickstarter video about 100 times and he's memorized it. So you don't have to stay and watch. I don't have any other announcements. But here's Zealand with the Kickstarter video.
Hi, my name is Cody Miller. I'm the designer of Zelda Legends of Zeus. Also, I really want to think of wanting to go to the galaxy, cut around the house already, just stupid by our living, and it just is this me broke it down check. I love some mouse games, so that's a mouse game. Here's a hole, here's tools, you decide what to do. So that you can make one first and do it. It's up to you. Yay!
I love that. That's pretty funny. As a father, I think it's the greatest thing in the world. If you don't have kids, I'm sure you're like, well, I don't get that at all. But don't worry about it. If you got kids, you know exactly what it means. Anyways, so we got some cool stuff coming up next week, and so stay tuned for the next update. In the meantime, oh my goodness, you guys are awesome. I love all the ideas you guys have, and I'm hoping to make you guys happy. So anyways, have an awesome week, and I will see you Starside.